Okay, Myron responded. How did Myron respond to the Tate people? I'm more curious.
Look at this. Bro, this is why I hate taters, bro. Yo, update. They're doing push-ups for Tate. Are you this stupid? Are you this stupid, Crayons?
I like Crayons. Shout out to Gadget and Crayons. They're doing good work.
Be my probably first and last address to you ever, okay? So enjoy it while you can. I'm going to be explicitly clear about this. If several men showed up to protest in your behalf and the way they paid respects and appreciation to you is by doing fucking push-ups, that in of itself proves how important Tate is to men worldwide.
No, I mean, they're clowning it because it's like twerking for Tate. You know, it's a bunch of dudes in a hot Miami sun getting on the floor and yelling top G. It's funny. It's kind of ridiculous, bro. Like, this is not freeing them. It looks stupid.
See, this fucking idiot doesn't have the wherewithal to understand that the reason why the Tates have a bunch of guys doing fucking push-ups at their protest is because these men were probably in a hard position in their life at some point, and listening to Andrew tell them to do fucking push-ups is what got them out of the dark hole. But people like Murder by Crayons, who's a clout-chasing fucking retard on X, they don't see the good. They don't see all.
If he was clout chasing, then he would put his name on it. Murdered by Crayons and Gadget. I mean, Gadget's now public, but Murdered by Crayons that's an anonymous account. What is he doing with that clout?
All the men that Tate has helped kept from doing a mistake that leads to a permanent consequence. So I would argue, as much as they want to say, this is cringe, this is lame, Tate fans are cringe, a lot of these guys are young, all the way up to older men that had their life changed by the Tates. So
I'm gonna lie, that Tate protest, it was a lot older than I had anticipated. I didn't see any people in their 20s or teens. It was like people in their 40s, bro. I didn't expect that.
People are commemorating you by doing push-ups. You did a fucking good job. But again, all of Tate's haters like idiots like this are on Anon account.
He didn't even hate it. He said, update, they are doing push-ups for Tate. That's all he said. I mean, you can admit it's kind of funny. It is kind of silly. Like, outside of a prison, because they're locked up and they won't have their extradition prevented by Trump, right, for child abuse images, human trafficking, and rape. It is funny to see a bunch of dudes, like, come on.
Or if you do see their face, like the Gadget loser, what do they look like? Fat, round, piece of shit that no one wants to be.
What did he say? He said brown?
Account. Or if you do see their face, like the Gadget loser, what do they look like? Fat, round, piece.
Did he say brown? My audio's a little low. Yes or no? Did he say that? Round? Hold on, let me turn up the volume. Oh, you said round? Okay.
Piece of shit that no one wants to be. And hold on one second. The dudes that talk the most shit, right, look like this. I'm about to pull up for you guys right now. Look at this guy. Do any of you guys want to be this motherfucker right here? Bro's on unemployment, dude, talking shit. Nobody wants to be like this. Bro's like, oh, please donate. I'm disabled, bro. I'm a fat piece of shit. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Anyway, yeah, this is from earlier.
I like Gadget.
Not push-ups, bro. This is motion, guys. Being so strong of an influence where people show up to your protest doing push-ups is a good sign.
30 people showed up.
Is this what you guys were spamming my chat about with Sneako?
Flip-flop. Look, you can wear shoes. I know you're from Mexico where you only have, what do they call it? Chanclas. You walk around with chanclas. Or your flip-flops. You're in America now, okay? America first. You can leave the Catboy flip-flops back home in Mexico.
5 sub. Appreciate you, my friend.
Yeah, I don't know what Myron and his community or what people expect. I mean, after that situation, they know that the Tates doxed me. Do you guys forget, too, that this whole thing, they're like, these women are putting out false accusations on Sneako. Andrew Tate literally put false allegations on me. Andrew Tate tried to Me Too me and say that he said that I tried to have sex with him 4 years ago. Myron was there in Romania. He could attest that that's not true. There's no evidence of this. So when you're crying and saying that feminists are lying about you and then you do the exact same thing, one, it shows that you are who you surround yourself with the most, right? You're the sum of the 5 people you're around the most. If you're around a bunch of lying prostitutes all the time, you're going to sound like one. They also folded over the song. They apologized, so they have tech teams in Israel. Many of these people, they know that I'm right about this. They're upset because I'm calling it out, but they can't prove me wrong about this. And it's no disrespect, man. I got all utmost respect for Myron, but am I wrong about criticizing this? Am I wrong about clowning Tate after this? Absolutely not. 100% justified. And it's not like anybody was supporting me. When that whole thing happened, Sneako did it. It's not like anybody stood up for me. It's not like anyone was outside my prison cell. Even though it's funny, Clavicular, isn't he in Miami right now? Tate was like groveling on all fours for an ounce of clout. Clout didn't show up outside of his prison cell when they were doing push-ups. But if nobody's going to defend me, of course I'm going to defend myself. Are you kidding me? What did you expect was going to happen? I think the Tate fans are mad and it's like, oh, Sneako switched. What did you think I was going to do? You think that I
make
was just
fun
going
of them, but if you ever got arrested, nobody is showing
Yeah, but
up for your
the difference
brownie.
is I don't have 50 charges of rape, child abuse images, and human trafficking. You know, it's not the Matrix just targeting somebody. They have confessed and they have said publicly that they are pimps selling a degree about how to be a pimp. I've never been arrested. I don't commit crimes. That's the difference. Also, when they were trying to turn me into a criminal, the people that were like, yes, the Red Pill Alliance, where were they? None of them said anything. None of them. And there was before there was beef or whatever, there was disagreements.
I should have known that
I just play. See.
like this event was gonna draw so many fucking like cloud chasers.
Bro, yeah.
Nigga, 30 people showed up. Rob protest. I told you the niggas is done, bro. I told you the Red Pill is dead. You know how much pushback I got for that? When I said the Red Pill is dead, they all started crying. This is proof. This protest here and why I wanted to do the stream is to show you this is the finale. The grand closing of it is. And Myron, bro, he has a lot of potential. He's a great political commentator. Myron is saying what's correct about Israel's occupation in America. He's one of the few that's been consistent about that since I remember telling him about it a couple years ago. He's been consistent with it, and he's doing great work. Even his debate when he was on the college saying that, how can you deny the Holocaust happening in Gaza right now, but you're saying that I can't question what happened in World War II? Umar Nurmagomedov, one of the Dagestanis, retweeted that. He's doing great work geopolitically. This is where I think he shines. Solo streams. But when he's on these streams, bro, he's surrounded by jesters. This guy is an absolute idiot. Everyone knows it. There's not one person in the Red Pill who takes this guy seriously. Let's be real. It's like I'm not even insulting. I'm being objective right now. Walter Weeks, this guy is a literal effing idiot. I don't want to curse. Stuff for law. Myron knows it. His manager knows it. The entire Red Pill knows it. Even Andrew Tate, locked up in jail, knows it. He's really dumb. Every time he speaks, he's ruining Myron's reputation more. I don't like to see that happen because I consider Myron to be a friend. He has other leeches around him too. He has a Kabbalah wizard claiming to be his manager. This guy's a leech. This guy doesn't care about the cause. He doesn't care about Palestinians. Myron cares about the Palestinians. Myron's Muslim. He's surrounded by all these enemies. That other guy, the Dom Lucer, this Freemason Twitter guy who, you know, did he get demonetized for posting CP? You know, he spreads misinformation all the time, and allegedly this is why X had to change their information policy. That guy's an idiot. He's surrounded by leeches who are enemies of Islam. That guy, Dom Lucer, is an enemy of Islam. Tigabadis is an enemy of Islam. Your manager, too. That guy, the Kabbalah wizard, like, this guy is an enemy of Islam. They're using Myron because Myron can speak eloquently, because he is a talented speaker. He's a great debater. He's a good streamer. They have no talent. And so they see him as they're parasites. They see him as a cash cow. They're milking him. What does Tig About This provide to the Myron podcast? Nothing. Nothing. If I ask you right now, what's one point Tig About This has ever made? You're going to say, no, let's go to the chats. Red Pill's dead. The ship is over. It's sinking right now. Look at the writing on the wall. Everybody now understands that the Tates are guilty, bro. Okay? You don't just get randomly child abuse images, especially when they have all this self-stitching and confessing where they're on stream saying, oh yeah, I have sex with a girl 15, 16. What's the legal age? Yeah, I
You
started
look so
trafficking her.
stupid trying to defend Myron while dismissing Fresh. It's hilarious. What a grift.
Okay, cool. Thank you for the 20. Myron doesn't need to stay around these people. I'm saying this out of love. Wallahi, I am. I want the best for my brothers, okay? Wallahi, I do. And I see what's happening, bro. He doesn't need to be relying upon these people. And the reason he does it is because he says this thing that he's loyal to a fault. But you don't need to be loyal to people that aren't loyal to you. They're just using you. All of those people. Every single one in his circle. Trust. He really shines on his own, bro. Those college debates, that's the best work he's done. And he has respect in the geopolitical space, not for the after-hour show that doesn't have the
What
same
did Tink
viewership
About
anymore.
This say? That Gumba say anything of substance, or was he stuttering?
All he said was that he paid a Chinese escort to get an abortion. Like, it's stupid. You're trying to make simps turn into pimps, but you're paying for prostitutes and paying for abortions while wearing a cross and saying Christ is king. It's dumb. Myron shines on his own. That's his best content. Look at the right wing actually respects him. They see that he has an impact. This is where like he's getting collabs and stuff and has nothing to do with the girl podcast and the Red Pill stuff. How many times do we need to hear, oh, Instagram women are horrible? Like, we get it, bro. We get it. His voice is used properly when he's on his own, but it's being wasted with these leeches. Red pill's dead. This red pill cringe era. These incel porn addicts who hate women and don't really have any sort of universal idea. There's January 6th feds, clout chasing whores, a bunch of dorks, and they're trying to make it about Trump, woke mind virus from 2023, 50-year-old men doing push-ups. The red pill is dead. It's done. Oh, it's a praxeology and it's necessary. Dude, how many times you need to hear that women are whores? You get the point.
I should have known that like this event was gonna draw so like.
This tape protest looked like a gay pride parade for incels and people who like rapists, bro. Like, we go out in Times Square to pray for Ramadan, and he's so mad and saying, "You're a goat fucker, and you're a guest in this nation. You're a guest here." First off, the Tates are guests in America. They're running a bruv political party in England, and they live in Romania.
Aside, you're
saying like Muslims were you're a guest in this country. These rapist human traffickers with child abuse images are citizens of the UK, Romania, and the UAE. Get them the fuck out of America. Get them out of America. Guests in our country. They're getting extradited right now because this chat's so mad, bro. America's saying these guys are not proper enough to even be in this country. Trump is not even going to prevent their extradition. They're literally being told by the Trump administration that these are guests in our country. These are prisoners. I'm not going to lie too. Myron went on this whole rant about how the Times Square prayer was like for goat fuckers and everything. This tape protest looked like a gay pride parade for incels and people who like rapists, bro. Like, we go out in Times Square to pray for Ramadan, and he's so mad and saying, "You're a goat fucker, and you're a guest in this nation. You're a guest here." First off, the Tates are guests in America. They're running a bruv political party in England, and they live in Romania.
This Myron guy insulted Islam, betrayed you with song, sucks Tate, and he's balding 2 GGs.
No, don't respect him. Don't respect him. I'm trying to. We want to bring him to the good side, bro. You can't ever side with the kuffar. Never side against the Ummah. Especially now, when we're speaking about Israel's occupation of America, Israel's #1 tool of propaganda is demonizing us. Never side with the enemy. You can't serve two masters. You can't side with the enemies and try to be with the Muslims. In this world, it's Allah first, but the Ummah over everything. And inshallah, it's going to stay that way till I die. This is the most important thing right now. Geopolitically, with this rhetoric, nothing more important. And not only just for the Ummah. Defending the Ummah even benefits the West. Especially if they're going to try to misdirect the conversation by demonizing Muslims. This propaganda creates the endless war system, destroys the economy, puts us $39 trillion in debt, makes the military-industrial complex have a stronghold on our economy, makes the billionaires richer, ushers in the tech world order. This propaganda against Muslims, if it's destroyed, then other people too, the kuffar, get protected. Their oil and their gas prices, now they could maybe afford them. Never side against the Ummah.
Aside, you're
saying it like.
All right, let's see here. What else we got?
Olivia, let's go punch some fucking Jews. A big nose here and a big nose.
What was that voice? I love me, you love. Let's go punch some. What? I mean, dude, like, what did he expect me to say? Like, after that situation, he knows they tried to ruin my life. In 2024, Andrew Tate, I could ruin his career if I wanted to. He's a young guy. I could, laughing really hard. He's had that grudge for years. Okay? False allegations. Sneako did it, snitching, ratting out to the Jews, apologizing, folding, lying. Don't think that I'm going to go out without a fight. Are you kidding me? That's not me.
This must be AI. We do push-ups during protests. They burn down buildings, cause chaos, and loot them to nothing. We are not the same. WSS, absolutely. Alejandro Ramirez, hey, Myron, lost my job. Took some time to work on myself in the back in the OSS. The show goes on. Thank you, Alejandro. Welcome back, bro. Glad that you, someone said, Myron, you're too loyal, bro.
Sneako, I'm sorry, I don't understand. How can he not be enemy of Islam if he hates prayer?
He doesn't hate prayer. He's just not praying. He's just not praying right now. He doesn't hate Islam. But do you understand my logic too? Because he's saying that we shouldn't be, praying in Times Square because you don't want to agitate people. Well, the tape protest agitates people. Anyway, there's just a lot of hypocrisies there. So I'm not trying to attack Myron. I do respect him. But when he's saying that everyone who goes from Praise Times Square is a GOAT effort, it's like, that's me. I was in the front line, right? I was one of the center pieces of the propaganda when they were yelling about the Times Square prayer. That was me. 2 years in a row. Inshallah, I go there every other year going forward. All right. But all respect. He's probably going to be upset. I mean, yeah. He's probably going to be upset. It is what it is, bro. Oh, cool. Now he's good. He's good. He's good. Nah, put it up at W Myron real quick. I'm going to send him a video. W Myron. Real talk. Wallahi, I mean this. W Myron. All right? I got a lot of respect for that guy. Spam it up so I can, let me send him that video. I'd appreciate that, huh? Do that for me. Do that for me, Love Speech, real quick. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Let's go. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Let's go. All right, cool. You got to move on from that. You got to move on from that. But hopefully you guys understand my perspective. Yeah, it's good. I didn't see you text me back earlier.